again, fellow Star Trek fans and fans of the USS Enterprise. If you've been watching my videos, you've seen that I've done the paragraphics supplemental Photo-Etch set. I've done the Polar Lights 50th Anniversary 1/350 scale USS Enterprise NCC-1701. And this will cap off the unboxing because this is going to be the accessory kit. This is the Star Trek, the original series, Deluxe Accessory set. This is from Polar Lights as well. It's the light kit, the Photo-Etch parts, the weathering decals for the 1/350 scale USS Enterprise NCC-1701. Looking at the box, you can see it's got the light kit with the fan, the motors that spin the nacelles, Photo-Etch sheet. I ordered a supplemental Photo-Etch sheet. I hope it's different from this one. And it's got the weathering decals, because I wasn't sure if I was going to paint the Enterprise or if I was going to use the decals. You can see the beautiful picture of the Enterprise. This is a different photo than what's on the regular light set. Actually, I have that one as well. Let me show you the difference. There's the Deluxe, the one that came out first, which is this one. And then there's the regular one, the lighting kit. Of course, the differences being that this one does not have the weathering decals or the Photo-Etch sheet. And this is the newer light set. You can see it's basically, the front has some of the same pictures, with the exception being the Photo-Etch and the weathering decals. And on the back it shows the clear parts and all the stuff in the kit that's included in the Deluxe set. But I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. So this is the one I'm going to show you guys, the unboxing. Like I said, the box is pretty cool. It's got a beautiful picture of the Enterprise on it. Looking at the back of the box, it shows the actual model lit up. You can see the Bassard collectors. That's just very exciting. And it says clear parts for making lighting a breeze. It's got the weathering decals, Photo-Etch grills, AC power. The AC power adapter is included in this kit. A lot of the kits you buy off eBay, not really professional, just, you know, a bunch of lights put together with a couple of circuit boards, and they're selling it as a lighting kit. This one is actually professionally packaged, and it's from Polar Lights, and this one comes with the AC adapter. It's got the, you can see it's kind of lighting up the inside of the warp engine nacelle. That's pretty cool. But in all, take the 1/350 scale USS Enterprise NCC-1701 to the next level of realism and life that plain plastic can't deliver. Weathering decals give the ship the space-worn look without the need for paint. It includes the iconic surface features such as the rust ring on the saucer section. Brass Photo-Etched sheet supplies replacement parts to deliver crisp, intricate grills with in-scale openings. All wiring, plug-and-play circuit boards, and 95 LED lights comprise the electronic light kit. It features a solder-free assembly to power the lights and spin the included engine fans for the nacelles. Included clear and colored clear plastic parts. This finishes the set to supply vibrant color lights to minimize the need for paint. Again, and just like I showed you in the model, the actual model itself, the plastic was modeled in different colors to, again, minimize the need for paint. And that's looking at the box. Let's go ahead and we can open it up and we can see what's inside. very excited about this model kit, as I'm sure many of you are. You know, I wonder why they don't have this lighting kit for the Enterprise refit. I wonder why they don't have that yet. Because I do have the 1350 Enterprise refit that I'm going to be doing after. And I would love it if there was a professional lighting kit that was made from Polar Lights. But as of yet, as of this filming, there is no such thing. So, let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, I'll put the box back. Alright, first thing that you can notice are the instructions. And like I do in every video, I'm going to put some pictures up. If you want, you can pause the video and check out the instructions and all the graphics. Light installation. And it uses LED strips. It claims that there's no wiring, no soldering needed. But we'll see how everything goes. Probably just the heat gun that's going to seal it off. It shows you the wiring. This is going to be great. I'll show you guys the inside. Like the Bussard collectors. Isn't that awesome? So the lights go in. I wasn't sure if that was going to be optional for lighting, but that's an important piece. It shows you how to light the hangar deck, the neck, or the pylon to the saucer section, top and bottom halves of the saucer, and it shows you the bridge, telling you the areas not to paint so the light can come through. So those are the instructions on top, and it looks like there are more instructions. Oh, this is for the weathering decals. So the first set of instructions were for the lighting, and this is for the decals. It shows you the instructions, and again, I'm going to put pictures up, so if you guys want to pause and check it out, you can. That's pretty cool. Looks like it's done in grids, kind of like the Aztecing would be done for the refit. And you got your usual catalog showing the model kits available. And that's pretty cool. Check it out. Christine in the Scooby-Doo van. That's cool too. That's always fun. Shows you the mailing list if you want to get on for Polar Lights, around 2 models. I notice, let me show you guys what was on the bottom. These are the Photo-Etch, and this is really cool because these actually are different than the ones that I got, the supplemental Photo-Etch kit. So the supplemental kit will be adding much more detail to the model. So I will open this up for you in a minute. Let's put that aside for now. Let's see, anything else underneath the box? No. Alright, as you can see, it's got the power supply. And it looks like there is lighting, the lighting strips, and the circuit boards, plug-and-play circuit boards. You can see the areas to plug in. Ooh, then you got a lot of clear plastic parts. Excuse me, not clear, colored plastic parts, or colored clear. Let's see, there's orange and green, blue, and red. I'm assuming that these are for the Bussard collectors, because the ones that came with the kit were clear plastic. What else we got? This is cool. Check it out. The motors that are going to turn the Bussard collectors and the nacelles. Oh, that is just amazing. This thing is going to be so cool. And remember, the one... Okay, let me remember the ship size. The port is going to be rotating from left to right, and the starboard is going to be rotating from right to left. Every Trek fan would pick up on that really quick. What else we got in here? Here are the lighting parts that go into the nacelle for the Bussard collector. And these are clear lights, so I guess it's going to be clear, and what's going to make the color are the plastic parts that go in for that kind of colored effect. And what else we got here? These look to be the bulbs. Yeah, there's a lot of bulbs. And you got all the connections that are on them. So supposedly nothing is going to need to be soldered. And here are the clear plastic parts. Oh, this is really cool. Look. The model kit that I showed you that I unboxed came with the bridge and the hangar deck. This kit gives you the bridge, but it's clear. So the light, when it comes through, it's going to illuminate. As well as all the stickers that I got from the Paragraphics supplemental Photo-Etch set. That's going to look really good. And it's got the hangar deck. Again, all modeled in clear plastic. And it's got the lighting strips that are going to go on the side of the warp nacelles. So, that appears to be everything in the box. Yep. Okay, so let me show you guys the parts. Show you guys the power supply that comes with it. And I'm assuming this is 9 volts. It's either a 9-volt power supply or a 12-volt. Here is the, you can see that, the plug that it goes to. I'm not going to put this in the ship, I'm going to put this in the base. Wires to the ship. Here's the power supply. Let's see the voltage rating on it. But anything over 12 volts is going to damage the lighting kit, so it's not over 12 volts. Let me show you guys the clear parts that came with it. This is pretty cool. Again, the Polar Lights kit itself, the Enterprise, came with the bridge and these parts. If you watch the video, you've seen the tree that held them that I showed you guys. This is pretty cool. I don't know if the camera is going to really focus on that. You can see the bridge. And from the lighting underneath, that's just going to be so cool. Because I got the, you know, the decals that are going to light up the sides with the screens. Looking forward to that. And the shuttle bay. That's pretty cool. Shuttle bay area. The second one, let's see, it has the rest of the shuttle bay area. I'm not sure what this is going to be for. And it's got the warp nacelle side. I'm thinking that, and so I don't know if that's going to be lit blue like the refit, but what else we got? Let's show you guys the lights themselves. This is going to be really, really fun. And you can see everything is, not only is it pre-soldered, Yeah, they look pretty well done, and they're all labeled, and you can see the parts that attach to the circuit boards. So I guess it's pretty well explained and pretty easy. I got a kit for a lighting kit for my Enterprise REFIT 350 scale, and that one is a little more difficult, where I actually have to solder, but that's going to be another show. That's that one. And again, there's more of the clips that go into the circuit board. It's pretty cool. It's going to be so exciting. Alright, let's show you guys what's going to light the nacelles, the Bussard collectors. Oh, look at that. Let's see if the camera can get that for you guys to see. That'll be the port, and this one will be starboard. Of course, you know, I'm just saying that. Beautiful. Okay, some of the clear plastic parts. There's, like I showed you, this appears to be orange. And there's also green. It's pretty cool. And let's see what the other colors. It's funny because you have every color represented on the light, on the color scale. You've got red, and you've got blue. So you got blue, red, green, and orange. And small little intricate parts. And let's take a look at the lighting strip itself. I've never seen LED lighting tape. Well, I've seen it in videos of other people using it, but I've never actually seen it in person or used it or worked with it. The model kits that I lit, I used these small LED lights. So this is pretty cool. A lighting tape. I guess these are pretty bright. And you can't forget the circuit boards themselves. They're very well packaged, as they should be. Just get the bubble wrap around it, and when you remove the wrapping, you want to be very careful, especially with the circuit boards, because they're so delicate. You can see. When you handle your circuit boards, try to handle from the sides as opposed to touching the components on it, you know, the grease and grime from the fingers. And I'm not saying that to be rude, it's just humans have oil on their fingers, and it's best left off of the circuit boards. So that's that one. Again, removing very carefully. They look similar. You see the transistors, resistors. So those are going to be hot glued into place on the ship. Let's see what else we got. I can show you guys the motors, and they're marked left and right. They're taped, so let me go ahead and I'll use my hobby knife and just split the tape. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Isn't that? That's awesome, isn't it? This would be the left, and this one will be the right. A little motor, spin the Bissard collectors, and that'll bring us to the decals. So again, you want to be very gentle when you open up these. Of course, that goes without saying. But you may be in a hurry to open it and see what's inside, and in doing so, you're like, oh, you just, you get a little carried away, and when you rip it open, all of a sudden, oops, all of a sudden you look down and you got a rip in your decals. So, there looks to be quite a bit of decals for this. And the feeling of this is very, very tacky. Okay, let's see what we got here. Again, I'll be putting up photographs of everything. That's pretty cool. There's the first sheet. Here comes the second. Again, I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and paint it. You can see the rust area. I guess it's going to be laid onto the ship like kind of like the Aztecing decals would be. But I've done the Polar Lights 1/1000 scale where I practice painting, where I actually painted the ship with a rust ring and tried to get it to look like the Smithsonian. In this picture that I'm putting up now is the one that I painted, and this is kind of looking like the same kind of paint pattern that I put on using the brown, the green, the rust color, and the gray. But I figured this kit was expensive. The Deluxe was very expensive, so I'm probably going to just go ahead and use these decals on them. I don't want these to go to waste. Maybe someday, if I ever get another one, maybe I'll try painting it, but for this, in this kit, I'm going to use everything that I have for the model. So, I will be using it. See, I think this is probably going to be the rust ring. Again, I'm going to put photographs of all these up for you guys, and if you want, you can pause and you can go through them. There's more. You got the green, the rust, and like the weathering lines. Again, like I said earlier, this kit is very well packaged. Get more of the decals for what looks to be the saucer section. And more of the weathering lines. That's pretty cool. I'm sure these are high quality decals as well. Probably use the microsol to set. Maybe once it's done, I'll put a coat of clear finish on the entire model to seal it, kind of a sealer. Okay, those are the decals that came with it, the weathering decals. Of course, those are in addition to the decals that came with the model itself. And here is the Photo-Etch. This is very, very nice. Go ahead and take it out of the plastic so you guys can see how actually delicate this is. This is very delicate. Again, it's brass. Look at how fragile that is and how delicate. You got the, looks like the grids that go on to the nacelles, pylons. Impulse engines, maybe. You got the Delta insignia, the Star Trek logo. Pretty cool. And again, I'm very happy that this is a different, this has different components than the Photo-Etch set kit that I got from Paragraphics. And basically, this is everything that came with the Deluxe Accessory set. And I'm very excited. Let me show you guys the layout of all the things. Like I said, as I go along, I'll be putting up photographs and updates on the video, on the progression of the model, and I'll be using this as well as the Paragraphics supplemental Photo-Etch set, because that one has the decals for the bridge and just a bunch of cool stuff. So this is the conclusion of all the unboxing for the things that I have for the Polar Lights 1/350 scale USS Enterprise. And we'll get to work now. Now the next video I put up will probably be of the bridge, because following the instructions, that's the first part, are the B and C deck, the dome of the saucer section. So if you guys were wondering what was in the Deluxe Accessory set from Polar Lights for Star Trek the Original Series USS Enterprise 1/350 scale, and you were thinking about buying this kit, I hope this gave you the information. The other one that I have, this one, I'm not going to open this one, so I'm not going to be doing an unboxing on this one. Probably going to sell this one because I don't need it, and I'm going to use the Deluxe. So that's the Deluxe Accessory set, and if you were wondering what was in it, I hope my video helped, please your curiosity. And once again, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.